It's this kind of challenge which attracted me in the beginning, but year after year I thought like, okay, it's more like people and landscape by itself, culture and ethnicities, which are the most important thing to interconnect on the way and to communicate with them, to learn about their daily life, about their problems, about always finding solutions here. In Pakistan there is never a big problem because you can, for example, I just lost one tiny screw in Gilgit and I was not able to move on further, but there were 10 people helping me to find somewhere on the fish market one screw which fitted into my gear.
So family members, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. It is a matter of immense pleasure for me to have your presence here for this Judo family unique event. First of all, I would like to thank you all for sparing your precious time for us. We are really honored. Ladies and gentlemen, before I formally introduce our Judo family guests, Sabrina from Austria, I would highlight Judo sport. Judo, a Japanese sport, means gentle way. So its name itself promotes peace, not violence. Judo is one of the most widely played sport of the world, with 206 countries as its members. It is the core sport of Olympics, with following peculiarities with respect to our country, which is a struggling economy. It offers highest number of medals of one type at stake in the Olympics, that is 15 medals of one type. So economical that one coach can target these 15 medals of one type. This is what she told today to the Secretary IPC as well. Females play more vigorously to learn self-defense. The kids are also there. बच्चों पर खामोशी के साथ बैठना है आप लोगों ने. No female cultural dress issues like wrestling. No youth age restriction like weightlifting. Advantage of available physique in the country. We have an examples in judo like Hamid, again like 6 feet 8 inch and like extra build. So Shah Hussain Shah and Madam Fauzia. This physique is very uncommon in most of the world. This is not I am saying, this is basically these are her wordings. She said to the government today that the physique which you people have got, it is very, very uncommon. I mean like especially the heavyweight categories. Basing on that, Pakistan Judo Federation results were specific weight categories. We had best results in heavier weight categories. Consistent results at international arenas, like the only individual sport whose 100% team members always return decorated with medals in all participated South Asian Games. Winner of medals in 2 Commonwealth Games in a row. Twice Olympic qualification in a row, not a wild card. It was due to being on the top of the continent after direct qualification. 3 times, 3 Asian junior medals in 1 month in a row and series of other achievements. Before Sabrina, just a word about Takbir Judo Club. We have the representatives of the Takbir Judo Club from Atomic Energy. They are, from Nellore and Education Center, and we have in Cheshma also, like where our nuclear sites are. So we are basically started from these education centers, and it will be expanding. I'll let you know later. Takbir Judo Club, basically it was named on the celebrations of Yom Takbir, like 25 years of celebrations, Silver Jubilee. Sabrina was here last time in 2023, where she went from here to K2, I mean like second base camp of K2. The club, basically powered by Atomic Energy Commission and Strategic Planning Division, is a club for all. Any talented judoka doing job in any private or public organization can be taken care of by the club. Only he has to sign up with the club. The club administration will scrutinize the credentials and his future prospects to take him on stipend role of the club. Judoka will keep on representing his or her parent organization. यूजुअली जो इश्यूज़ आते हैं वो ये आते हैं कि जी अगर आपने कोई चीज़ बनाई है या कोई आपने मतलब तो कोई खिलाड़ी तोड़ रहे हैं या कुछ कर रहे हैं, बेसिकली ये तकबीर क्लब इज़ फॉर एवरी वन, वेदर इज़ फ्राम वापडा, फ्राम आर्मी, फ्राम नेवी, वो अपना अपना काम करता रहेगा और वहाँ से आके यहाँ पर आके अगर वो टैलेंटेड और सिलेक्टेड है तो वो खेलेगा और उसको स्टाइपेंड भी मिलेगा और उसके बाद वो अपनी जब नेशनल चैम्पियनशिप आएगी तो वो अपने ही डिपार्टमेंट को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा. Takbir Judo Club plans to arrange sponsors from the merited individuals for various ranking tours and elite standard coaching. Double Olympian Mr. Shah Hussain Shah and Sabrina Filzmoser had consented to be the honorary brand ambassador of Takbir Club, or last time say like 2023 say she is working to highlight this positive aspect at the international forums or International Judo Federation, being the athletes commission की जो head के तौर पर, और she has a very strong position, and this is what actually we also, me being the president of South Asian Judo Federation and vice president of Judo Union of Asia, we have a full support from International Judo Federation. So बताने का मकसद सिर्फ ये है कि यहाँ से लेकर ये बच्चे बैठे हैं या फॉर दैट मैटर ये तो स्टार्ट लिया है इनसे. वी आर बेसिकली नाउ मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द अदर स्कूल्स आल्सो, एंड इंशाल्लाह ताला ये पाकिस्तान आर्मी ने इसका दिसंबर में जैसे लाहौर क्लब चैम्पियनशिप हुई थी लाहौर में, इसी तरह से पाकिस्तान आर्मी ने जूडो के लिए भी लाहौर कोर को ही नॉमिनेट किया है और वो उसी तरह से इंटर क्लब स्टार्ट करेंगे और वो बहुत ज़बरदस्त किस्म की ड्रिल है. आई सपोज हॉकी तो पहले इस्टेब्लिश थी, ये भी स्टार्ट है. So, coming to Sabrina now. Miss Sabrina Filzmoser, 2005 and 2010 World Bronze Medalist, 2008 and 2011 European Champion, 7th place at 2012 Olympic Games, winner of the Super World Cup Tournoi de Paris 2006 and 8, winner of the Grand Slam in Paris twice, bronze medalist at the Grand Prix in Cancun in 2017, won 39 World Cup medals. In 2019, she took bronze at the Grand Prix in Budapest as oldest medalist ever in Judo World Tour. And Tokyo 2020 was her 4th Olympics. She did Judo for Peace mission project in 2022 from sea level in India to Nepal, and that too on the top of the world Mount Everest. Widely covered and appreciated by world media. Like she put her Judo for Peace banner on the Mount Everest. She established a world highest judo club named as Everest Club in Nepal, which is supported by International Judo Federation and her as well, her personal support as well. Did a peace mission in Pakistan in 2023 from capital to K2. Most of you are aware, last time like when she went from here, she wanted to start from Karachi, but we said like it's security issues and something, like we put embassy inside and then made her to start from Islamabad. She is the chair of International Judo Federation Athletes Commission She is member executive committee of International Judo Federation. She is climate ambassador of International Judo Federation. She is member of International Judo Federation Gender Equity Commission. She has 15 years service in military and winner of World Military Schism Meets. She served 5 years in service in police. And today's you are also a police person, is it? Okay. She is MBA and PhD as well. She is a helicopter pilot as well as fixed wing pilot. Dr. Sabrina Filzmoser. She arrived in Karachi on 21st May 2025 in such a sweet weather. In Karachi, in such a sweet weather a week ago. Her cycling journey started on 22nd May from Seaview. She reached first night to Hyderabad, then night to Sakhar, then to Remir Khan, Multan, Sahiwal, Lahore, Jhelum, reaching Islamabad on 29th May 2025. Throughout her route, she received a warm welcome from local judo clubs and national sports bodies across Sindh and Punjab. Hats off to Pakistan Olympic Association and Sindh Judo Association, Punjab Judo Association, Islamabad Judo Association, and from here onwards, hopefully we can thank KPK and the GB also. Pakistan Judo Federation is grateful that Sabrina chose our beautiful country for this peace mission. During this last conflict with our neighbor country for this peace mission, we told that foreigners were avoiding to come, but she was adamant to come despite the drones and ballistics, not this drone which you saw. She is a true role model for our youth. She was with Federal Secretary IPC this morning, who has requested her to give time to Pakistan where she would address the school children to inspire and motivate them for judo. She has consented to hold talent hunt and training sessions during the expedition as well as after expedition, inshallah. We wish her best of luck. So I'll be no more be a hurdle between you all and Sabrina. I would just thank media for being supportive in promotion of judo. I thank Pakistan Sports Board for giving us this opportunity. We look forward to have cordial relations to promote these types of sports which are uncommon in Pakistan but very popular in the rest of the world. Thank you very much for patient hearing, and over to Dr.
Assalamu alaikum.
Little louder because...
Yeah, a little louder. Okay, I try my best. First of all, I want to have a big thank you to Colonel Junaid and Masood, who were like supportive from the beginning. Even I'm a little stubborn, I know. I promised something to come back and to realize my C-Level 2 K2 summit mission. And despite the problems and difficulties to manage the logistics and coming here, I'm now here and started the mission in a very strong way, a very stable way. Nothing happened in between. We had support.
Michael?
Chair? Chair? Good?
माइक को सेंटर में करना ठीक yeah
okay. So I feel very privileged to realize this kind of project in a way which I've never thought about, experienced before, because I get so much support. Wherever I show up, wherever I come, all people are just amazing. They welcome me, they give me scarves and invite me to share my vision and to train with them, to teach them, to get some new knowledge and some inspiration. Even if I'm really tired after a long day on the bicycle, I always get some more motivation for the next day to move on. Now I'm here for a rest day in Islamabad, and tomorrow the way will go further on to Ahmedabad, and then we try to go over Babusar Pass. I've never been there on the Babusar Pass, but I'm looking forward to this beautiful landscape and new territory. Last time we went over Pesham and Chilas in Kurdistan. Now I think yesterday they had a lot of rain, so the roads are not very stable, and it's better to use the Barbosa pass. Then we will move on to Gilgit and Skadu, and from there the trekking will start and the expedition by itself. But why did I choose again this kind of challenge and difficulty in my kind of vision to promote judo? Because I think it's one of the countries which is already in my heart, which touches me the most, not only the landscape but also the people. And even if I'm always telling and talking about Pakistan in my home or even to other people around the world, they only have this negative news, this not very nice pictures on TV. There is nothing positive in our news about Pakistan, and that's very sad. So with this kind of mission, I hope I can spread positive pictures and a different vision and a different view to bring not only judo but also sport and peace around the world, to connect people and to make bridges in between countries. First of all, I was also thinking about starting maybe from India, going into Pakistan and climbing K2 would be a nice project, but it's not possible right now. Maybe in the future. This is my starting words. So I think I could really not only send pictures and messages about Judo for Peace, but also I got some messages back from friends, from people just randomly on my social media or back at home, that they were asking, they are curious, they want to come, they want to visit, they want to see if it's real, if it's possible to hike, to bike, to climb, to just visit the cultural places, to enjoy the hospitality, which is just amazing. And I think this is the biggest opportunity to spread such pictures around the world.
And did you do that when you went back 2 years back to your country and other European countries?
It's not only when I went back, it was also already during my mission. So the mission itself was 3 months long, and IGF Media and Development Director Nicholas Messner, he's constantly informing via social media or via other news and press what I'm doing and how it is impacting also to grow and to give some possibilities to build up a club or build up dojos, build up places where children or kids could train, or to help on getting funds, grants, whatever.
Hi Sabrina, I'm here. Welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you.
Women are not much encouraged in Pakistan in comparison to Western countries in sports. Have you interacted with the girls or women during your tour, and any message for the women in Pakistan?
That's a very important point, because I was trying from the beginning to attract more girls and females, and wherever I show up now, even people who are not like putting the females in front, they are now always explaining me they have some projects they want to do and invest in the future into such projects. I can only believe it, I cannot check on it, but I see it's gonna work. So you get more open mindset if you just see pictures on TV in a dojo where boys and girls train together, especially when I've been in Peshawar for the national team training after I came back from the last mission. I was very surprised, because it's not very common in this area that boys and girls train together, but in judo all over the world they always train together, and the national team is training together, and they share their training, their system, their training philosophy, and this makes me really proud that I'm kind of a role model, and step by step in different areas, in different provinces or towns, people can see it works.
Just let me add one thing. After getting inspiration from her, one of our judoka, she's the young one, and from Lucky Marwat. I mean, like you all know, it's Lucky Marwat area, थोड़ा सा उस हिसाब से बच्चियों के वाले से. And Malaika, she was the first one to represent Pakistan in a world event of International Judo Federation. और उसको इतनी कवरेज मिली वहाँ पर इंटरनेशनल जूडो फेडरेशन के फोरम पे, उसकी वेबसाइट पे भी उन्होंने मेंशन किया, बिकॉज शी इज हियर. ओह, कम 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 कम. आई एम सॉरी आई डिडंट सी यू. माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह, मीट हर. इनको न सिर्फ उस वेबसाइट के ऊपर इसका इनकी स्टोरी लगी थी इंटरनेशनल जूडो फेडरेशन की, और इनकी हिम्मत ये थी कि अब मैं इसलिए उर्दू में भी बता रहा हूँ कि इसको क्या बताएं इनको हम, या हम नहीं अफोर्ड कर सके थे पाकिस्तान जूडो फेडरेशन बिकॉज ऑफ, मतलब माशाल्लाह हमारे पास जो ज़ीरो फंड हमें साल का मिलता है, तो शी मैनेज्ड हरसेल्फ, और ये किसी तरह से करके शी वेंट अलोन, आई मीन अलोन, और ये जाके इसने वहाँ पर किया. एंड इसने फिर उसमें लिखा, इसने अपनी फ़ोटो लगाई कि जी मैंने आई गॉट इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम सबरीना. सो दिस इज़ शाह वी टॉकिंग अबाउट द लास्ट टूर. दिस इज़ व्हाट एक्चुअली द इंस्पिरेशन विच गर्ल्स गॉट. लाइक साइकिलिंग इज़ नॉट हर फील्ड. बेसिकली शी इज़ अ judoka. Her name is mainly from judoka, but like I mean this is what. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Thank you for coming here, Malaika.
My question is that do you suggest any academy for our youngsters
Academy.
of the International Judo Federation? If they formulate academy here in Pakistan?
In Pakistan,
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities to join the national team or to study and train together in different places. But the thing is, you need a coach who is guiding the athlete, the young athlete. So they have to pick the talents. And if it's a good system, the right coach can see there is a girl, Malaika, and he will take her, train her, and send her to tournaments. But right now, it's not that stable position where there is like good coaches everywhere and a good system everywhere where you can see the talent and the potential. So, for example, because I have so much experience, I just go from one dojo or from one place to the other, and I can immediately see the level of the technique, the level of their physique. But other coaches which are not internationally experienced, they can't see it. So probably they sometimes take the wrong ones, and then maybe they support not the right ones. Some are left behind, or some don't get the same support as others. But for this, the system has to grow, and it has to grow steadily, step by step.
Today, just tell the Secretary IPC, he promised about that coach for 1 year. This is what.
So there is one coach, his name is Komran, he's from Tajikistan, and he's already signed the contract, and at the government today, the minister promised to support him at least for 1 year, and this is one big step. So if you have a figure like him who can lead boys and girls together to a certain level and watch them daily, not just for a training camp or for 1 week or for some days. Judo is a consistent, non-stop, 7 days a week, 2-3 times a day training necessary to be on the top level, and this has to be watched and has to be supported. It's not only because I'm very interested in the most challenging, difficult adventures, and K2 is most likely the most difficult and highest mountain in the world. Everest has maybe some meters more, but it's not that technical. When I was looking on the map, from sea to summit is 2,500 kilometers. That's pretty long in a terrain where it's not like in India from West Bengal to Nepal. You struggle through heat, through deserts, through difficult road conditions, and then you just enter the mountains, right? Then you just start to climb up and gain altitude. It's this kind of challenge which attracted me in the beginning, but year after year I thought like, okay, it's more like people and landscape by itself, culture and ethnicities, which are the most important thing, to interconnect on the way and to communicate with them, to learn about their daily life, about their problems, about always finding solutions here. In Pakistan there is never a big problem because you can, for example, I just lost one tiny screw in Gilgit and I was not able to move on further, but there were 10 people helping me to find somewhere on the fish market one screw which fitted into my gear. So I've never experienced this before because there is no professional cycling shop up there and nobody who can fix your bike, but they found a solution for a tiny problem in the beginning, but it was a big problem for the whole nation, right? And this is a symbol how Pakistan works, especially with the hospitality. You reach one point and there are somehow poor people from a Western eye, but they are rich in their heart because they have a big family and they share everything with you. They give you more than you can ever give back. That's what I really, really enjoy, and I feel very privileged to experience it day by day here.
ये जो बात इन्होंने कही है ना, एक्चुअली इंग्लिश में कही है, हमारे ज़बान में इसको जुगाड़ कहते हैं.
There must be some discussions with your families and close ones before coming to Pakistan, particularly at this time. What would those discussions be like?
You share.
Do you mind commenting on it?
This is a very interesting question. Okay. I can't tell you the whole story because it was very difficult. But I can tell you some parts because Colonel Junaid is also already one part of my family now, and I trust him very much, and also Masood, who is supporting all the time and telling me, okay, how are the things? I have to gonna wait for some time or not. But I always hear my heart and my soul in some mission, how it reacts day by day. And after the difficult time, about 3-4 days, where it was so tense to have a war or not, I still believed in maybe it will calm down, ceasefire will come, truce will come, and then it just happened, right? From one day to the other, and I was like, oh, is that easy? It's not, it's definitely not, because even if now you have truce, there are still struggles, and it's not only up there, it's also down there in Sindh and Punjab, and it's different version of problem. But I had to explain it to my parents, I had to explain it to my father and mother, who were not very happy when I decided to go and to do it. But they always trusted me, and they trust now also people who believe in me and who believe in this kind of mission to spread peace in a way which maybe others won't do. Thank you for your question.
Sabrina, we see you 2 years before you are